Welcome back to yet another do-it-yourself solutions to your major life challenges and critical life issues. Today we'll be dealing with reasons why change is so hard to adopt, and we have 47 reasons for that. For real value addition through this topic, please focus only on the content. Kindly ignore my lacunas in pronunciation, tone, expressions, accent, looks, and even this video's background. If you need the script of this video, kindly ask for it in the comment by giving your email ID. Now let's see why we find change so difficult, so hard to adopt. Why we resist and make it difficult for us to face and adjust with the change. First, changing our behavior and habits takes time, as we are conditioned to act and react in some specific ways. Second, we are more motivated by negative emotions than the benefits. Third, we get trapped by thinking fallacies of all or nothing thinking. Fourth, we try to eat the entire elephant. That means we try to solve and fix everything and everyone all at once. That means we go for large, huge changes all at once. Fifth, we just start taking action without gathering the necessary tool, aids and supports, and without creating the fallback plan and strategic plans. Sixth, we try to change too much and too fast. Seventh, we misunderstand and underestimate the process of change. Eighth, fear of failure. We forget that failure is part of the change and we get unnerved when we fail. Ninth, we are not committed enough. 10th, we are terrified to step beyond our comfort zones. 11th, when sometimes we may not go for it because it could make us unpopular. Next, we are biased. Next, our old baggage and experience from our past makes us resist. Next, we see transition and change as a stressor, not as a fun, or not as something to look forward to. 15th, some of us just resist every change out of habit. 16th, we don't want to look dumb. 17th, our family, our friends and co-workers thinks it is a bad idea. That's why we don't go for change. Fear of loss of status and feeling of insecurity is another reason. We view changes as harmful. We do not think it is worth the effort. Fear of the unknown makes us not take any action. We don't take actions because of the peer pressure. We lack trust in ourselves and our abilities. We lack the right competence, right skills, knowledge, discipline, mindset and habits. We are hopelessly in love with our old ways of doing things. This is one of the biggest resistance. We are mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted to take any action. 27. Not taking personal responsibility and personal accountability for the change. Next, we are into blaming others. Next, we are unable to pivot because we feel we have invested in the old things a lot and we can't write off easily. Example, when we have spent a great deal of time in a situation or in a relationship or job, we feel difficult to walk away. 30th, we really are not willing to change. We are simply going through the motion out of respect for someone. To change, more efforts are needed and the prospects of additional and more work frustrates us. 33rd, misunderstanding about the need for change when the reason for change is not known. Fear of unknown. Absolutely no idea on how to deal with this situation person. That is one reason we don't do anything. We feel stuck and we don't see any way out. 37. Not willing and comfortable in changing our routines and habits. We are saturated and burned out. Sometimes because the threat is actually real, and really it is big. Then we don't go for change because we don't see any precedent and we don't have any idea how to venture into the unknown. Next, past experience of similar changes where we failed or didn't succeed prevents us from taking change. Next, being overwhelmed by the big change, feeling lost in the magnitude of the change which is facing us. Change seems unnecessary to us. Change seems as extended pain. Cannot see and relate with this change. Find greater payoff in sticking with the present. That is another reason. And lack physical, emotional and mental energy and enthusiasm to continue, to take action, to plan.